So should we get back into it?
Can we real quick? Can we talk about how Chris looks like the last Airbender in that picture?
Like Aang.
The last hairbender, folks.
He doesn't have hair.
Took my hair away. All right, well, yeah, pick it back up.
Yeah, where were we? Now that we're naturally sitting exactly where we were.
Now that we're back and scene. So next one I got is City of God.
Right, and we had a little conversation.
We talked about this a little bit. So you've never seen it. You've also never seen it. I don't think,
we were
right?
having our own conversation.
It's it's kind of like Goodfellas, but in like Rio de Janeiro. It is kind of.
Okay.
So it's these.
Which raises the point: why not watch the white movie?
Well, this one you can tell girls that you've seen this one. But yeah, it's like this.
You're annoying.
That's right.
Like City of God.
Yeah. But it's it's like this kid growing up in like the kind of like the slums in like Brazil, and he wants to be a photographer, and he moves to the big city, and it's kind of like him growing up, and there's like crime, there's like other kids he's growing up with, and like one of them his name's Will Dice, and he turns to a life of crime and becomes like a ruthless criminal.
I like
and
that they still have funny little names like an Italian mob.
Yeah, right.
Can we little quick tangent?
Mhm.
Have you guys seen Old, the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Yes.
I've not.
There's a rapper in that movie whose name is 4-Door Sedan.
Dude.
Worst.
Yeah.
I've never met a more bigoted white person than M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh,
Like, it is atrocious.
And then they do that thing in the movie where they're kind of like they even have a thing where it's like the kid will say the name of the rapper, and then a dad will be like, what the heck? It's like him writing in a stupid name to be like, look at the names on these guys.
Little Windex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Yeah, solid movie. Also got No Country for Old Men.
Will Dice or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Will Dice. He grows up, and then because there's so it's like they all start out as kids, and then it's like the main character, his older brother. It's like three guys who are like teenagers, and then they're kind of like the superstars, they're kind of like hoodlums growing up in this neighborhood, and then they all end up getting killed by the police, and then everyone kind of moves to the city, and then they grow up, and then now the main characters are teenagers. So, he's trying to buy weed, he's doing coke, he's trying to get laid,
And then they get killed by the police.
then there's a huge gang war, and everyone's killed by the police.
Dude, so,
Not really, but
so it's the opposite of End of Watch.
kind of, yeah. Actually, yeah. But yeah, then obviously No Country for Old Men.
Fucking great movie.
It's close between Burn After Reading and No Country, but No Country for Old Men might be my favorite Coen Brothers movie. Yeah.
It has to be my favorite because it's on my list, and that's the only one of theirs that I have on my list.
I mean, it's just the action's great, the dialogue's great, the characters are great. It's a great
There's
movie.
no music in it, too. You ever notice that? It's not
Oh, yeah.
no
I
soundtrack.
did, but I forgot it.
If it is, it's like diegetic.
I think we just want the credit. Is all that is.
Yeah.
No, but that's there is that like desolate nature of it, and like going with the themes, like you're talking about fate and death, and all of that, just like the nothingness of life, the worthless, empty, fucking nothing of it all.
My favorite.
God damn it, I love that movie.
One of my favorite parts was like Tommy Lee Jones is talking to that sheriff, and he's like, "Yeah, you've seen everything Tommy Lee Jones has gone through," and then he's just like, "I never thought I'd see kids walking around with green hair."
Oh, yeah.
You see people
It's
get
just
gunned down in the
goddamn
street.
beyond
The
everything.
fucking green hair.
Yeah.
What's the name of his the actor who plays his fucking assistant there?
Fuck, I can't remember his name. He's so good.
He's
though.
awesome.
He's in Raising Hope.
And he's in so many fucking great
yeah.
things.
Something like Bobby
Boucher.
something southern.
Yeah.
But the part when they go into the trailer and he sees the, sheriff, we just missed him.
His name's like Dale Dickey or something
It's
like
something-
that.
It's got to be
something
something
like
like
that.
that. Yeah.
Doug Dimmadome.
But they're like, that movie is so fucking funny for having like no funny subject matter whatsoever.
Yeah,
It is like so bleak and fucking like terrible throughout the whole thing, and I'm laughing the whole goddamn movie.
Right.
It is so, like when Anton Sugar chokes on the peanut because the guy says he married into the fucking gas station.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's so funny.
It's so good.
Watch the
But it is kind of funny how like that whole, from like Tommy Lee Jones' perspective, the whole movie's kind of being like, oh yeah, like shit's just getting too messed up for me to even be a cop. But it's like really everything he goes through just kind of gets him to be like Donald Glover in Lethal Weapon, where he's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. That's just the whole, it's the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, right.
Sure. Yeah. No Country for people too old for this shit.
But yeah, it's one of those ones where you almost expect it to be a line where he's like, I'm starting to think that this is No Country for Old Men. All right, and then I got Casino.
I heard you wanted to fight him.
Yeah, this is one you wanted to fight about.
A little bit. It's kind of a nothing movie to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know, I've been kind of trying to like challenge myself on like, why do I think Goodfellas is so much better than Casino?
Yeah, I kind of don't know why you think that either, if I'm being honest.
Well, I did. It's because the Jews running the casino. It feels like such a nothing movie to me. It feels like, and I reread the synopsis to kind of like see like, what did I not like? Mm-hmm. And it is kind of just like, well, this happens and then happens and then like he goes back to doing the job he always did.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it.
I think, but it's kind of like. I feel like it's either you have to like Goodfellas and Casino or you don't like either of them because it's kind of the same thing going on in either one, you know? Because like really Casino, not a whole lot happens in Goodfellas either. Goodfellas,
I mean, I don't know why I love it so much. I do though. I really fucking love that movie.
I mean, I think both are great, but I think it's really a matter of
which one did you see Casino or Goodfellas first?
I saw Goodfellas first. Oh. I saw Goodfellas probably 3 times and then saw Casino. I was like, oh, I love this way more.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Because like I saw it one time on TV and I was like, well, I saw the TV version. I probably just don't like it because of the TV version. And then I saw it. I don't think it gives me any like satisfaction anywhere. Like every... You know, like there's the whole thing with like his wife and like taking his kid and then he just loses that. And then it's like, well, he's got his friend there and then they just get murdered out in the desert. And then it's like, you know, like there's just everything kind of doesn't go anywhere. At least at the end of Goodfellas, Henry Hill is like, now I'm a fucking schmuck eating fucking ketchup on my pasta. And like,
I think Goodfellas,
there's kind of like a little into the camera.
But
like,
I mean,
I think Goodfellas does a better job of aligning you with the protagonist than Casino does.
I kind of I feel like Casino kind of the same thing because at the end of Casino he's kind of like oh yeah, like, you know, the good old days are gone, now it's all just corporate owned, can't even have fun, like everything's controlled.
Like, I mean, maybe that's part of what it was too, is that it seemed like a cheaper version of Goodfellas, like a discount Goodfellas, you know?
I think Goodfellas does a better job of being like, oh, even the thing that you want is bad. Where like Casino, it's kind of like, oh, we had this good thing, now it's gone, we ruined it. Where Goodfellas is kind of like, oh, I wanted this good life, where it's like, well, no, I mean, you kind of weren't happy the whole time and then you lost it. And like, there's really no resolution at all.
Yeah. Everything's bad in that movie.
Yeah.
It's so funny to think like, oh, I want to be like that guy.
Right.
The baseball bat scene is what sticks with me the most, obviously, you know, like, and that is like, you ever see that meme where it's like, making an Italian watch someone eat a Hawaiian pizza and they have Joe Pesci just watching the.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like there's that scene where I don't like it because it's like gratuitously violent, but it is just funny where that scene where like Joe Pesci has that like Irish guy in like his head in the vice. And he's like, "Don't make me do this to you. Yeah. Like, don't make me fucking squish your head with this." Where it's like, yeah, just stop.
I didn't ask you to do this.
Right. And then, so Pulp Fiction, obviously. Got to have Pulp Fiction. I don't think there's any argument about that.
What are we talking about?
That's right.
We're all like guys here.
And then,
rape, you know, what's that?
And then my last one, I got 13 Assassins.
What's this?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this.
Yes, also.
What is this?
This is one of the most dude rock movies ever. So it's based on a true story, I believe, but it's, I think it's like 1600s Japan. So it's samurai. And
wait, is Tom Cruise in it?
No. This is a little bit different. This is like, it's kind of like, in my opinion, a better version of The Last Samurai. So it's these samurai.
So I was close.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like I forget what happens, but like for some reason, this samurai, like his lord, is disgraced and then commits seppuku. And then
I've heard so many different pronunciations of that word.
Yeah, I don't know how you're actually supposed to say it.
Seppuku is the one. Yeah.
But he swears revenge on this lord who I think like manipulated the death. Some guy fucked up, and then this samurai swears vengeance. So now they're Ronin. They're against the law. but he collects a group of samurai. I'll give you 2 guesses how many samurai end up coming together on this team.
8?
No, close.
Oh.
13.
Oh, that's the name of the movie.
Oh, I have 13 samurai that I can call.
But
Can I
it's
get one of those happy dads, by the way, Ben? Can I get one of those happy dads?
Yeah, get in there.
But,
Did you know Seven Samurai actually has 7 samurai in it?
really?
Yeah.
Do you know 7 Psychopaths only has 6?
That's crazy. Is there maybe a hidden
Are
one
you
later?
not counting Tom Waits?
But basically, it's like he puts together a crew. They're going to go basically do like a suicide mission to kill this lord. And it's basically just a long build up to the climax where they like take a village where this their enemy and like his whole entourage is going through. And so it's 13 assassins fighting like 250 samurai, and you just it's like a whole long like hour-long action sequence where like they're fighting house to house. They like kill all of them, and pretty sure like only 2 of the assassins are left alive by the end of it, but they kill their guy and they win.
When did it come out?
I think like mid 2010-ish, probably like 2014. Let me look it up.
Is there anyone who made it or is in it that I would know?
No, it's pretty much all
Asian.
Yeah.
I accidentally looked up
I didn't say it that way.
Yeah, you were kind of like, oh.
I accidentally looked up
was like
13
Asian.
ass.
2010, and it is I think a remake of a 63 movie.
Okay.
But it's it's
Did
really
Akira
good.
Kurosawa make the original? Because if he didn't, I don't care.
I think he might have actually.
Did he really?
Let me look that up too. So here's my question for you fellas.
Is it just 7 Samurai? I mean, like, you know?
I think they're all based off the same like original true story. But here's my question. Do we want to keep going through all of your list, or do we want to do a part 2 of this another day?
I said we keep going.
Keep going. All right, let's do it.
I got more drinks, man.
Yeah.
All right,
You
let's
like
do
how
it.
Pat didn't want to do this podcast anymore?
No, I just,
You want to do a
how
whole
long have we been
episode
going?
of my list of movies?
No, let's knock it out.
All right.
All right, let's do the funnies first because
Hell yeah.
that seems like that was the reason why I had to like knock out The Shining and knock out Inglourious Bastards was that I needed room for the funnies because I realized like I fucking really love comedies more than I've been having like a renaissance.
I thought you were a horror guy.
I love horror movies totally.
You're
Horror
wearing a
and-
Jaws
and-
shirt right now.
I do well. That's because it's number 1, baby.
Hell yeah.
I actually just realized that I'm moving it back up to number 1.
Okay.
You know, so like it's yeah, we'll get into that. But yeah, I needed more room for comedies because I like fucking stupid, silly movies, you know, and I'm
They're
appreciating that more about myself.
Yeah.
So Spaceballs.
Ooh. Okay.
Like Mel Brooks at his absolute finest. It's
Yeah.
got puns. It's got parody. It's like Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
You know, is like, what's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken. Like fucking great
The
lines. that are
Schwartz.
just
The
so
Schwartz is great.
hate it when I get my Schwartz twisted. Like, it's so good. It's so quotable. The cast is fucking awesome. It's a PG movie that says fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
like,
Do they
That's
really?
big.
It's been a long time since
I
I've
think
seen it.
I think it sounds made up, but I think the rule is they do get 1. I think you
In
literally do get
PG-13.
1. Yeah.
but that was before
Oh.
PG-13 existed.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember we
Oh,
watched like
shit.
Ghostbusters when we were little kids, and my parents were like, "We're not going to watch PG movies anymore.
See?
You just don't know what
Because-
you're going to get."
Right.
Pre-90s.
Well, that's why they made PG-13 because it was like literally you'd get a PG movie that was like fucking not Bambi, but close. You know what I mean? Like pretty
Right.
like, you know, silly or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
And that wasn't a silly movie. you guys like the part where his mom died? Isn't that
Oh,
funny?
yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Best part.
Isn't that
Laughed-
funny? You
laughed
got-
a ton.
Laugh riot.
The last per minute on the dead mom scene was crazy.
I like it when they gutted her. This is the uncut director's version.
Yeah. Unrated.
Yeah,
Baby.
but like that movie's fucking great. It's got and Rick Moranis, like the cast is fucking Bill Pullman,
Oh, yeah.
like fucking what's her name? Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Is fantastic in that movie. It's just everybody fucking rules in
Real
that movie.
tragedy with Rick
I wish
Moranis.
they
huh?
still made stupid
Dude,
movies.
the whole thing where like he was like, I'm coming out back out into the world, and then he got fucking just punched
fucking
by
cold cocked by a
some
teen.
random asshole.
Yeah, so Rick Moranis'
I didn't know
wife
about
died like tragically, I think of cancer,
Uh-huh.
and then he like stopped acting,
He's
raised
just a
his
shut-in,
kids,
you know, just doing
Yeah.
his own thing.
and then he was like, I don't remember if it was like he announced he was going to get back into acting or just was kind of out and about more, but he was like, the week that he was back in the public eye, he got like knockout gamed by some
just
teenager.
randomly punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have a very punchable face, Rick Moranis.
He does, but he's such a sweet guy. And
Talk
his
about
fucking
Ghostbusters.
wife
Yeah,
died.
true.
Yeah,
Very
true.
punchable.
He is a very sweet guy.
Yeah.
Seemingly. He probably
Yeah, he could be a Nazi for all I know.
racist. Yeah.
Did you hear about him? He got cast in The Breakfast Club, and he refused to not speak in a Russian accent. They kept telling Rick, "You gotta stop
That's
talking like
awesome.
a Russian guy." And he just refused, and he got fired.
Who
That's
is he
fucking
cast
awesome.
as?
The janitor.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. He just refused to not
That-
speak in a Russian
That
accent.
would have changed the tone of the movie a lot.
Yeah,
it would have been
problem.
bad.
It
They
would've.
fired him.
Yeah.
It was a problem.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, like, and maybe he didn't know that they were going for like so sentimental, you know, with that. But it's,
True, yeah.
it's a very kind of like heartfelt movie.
Yeah.
And then if you have, I like to sweep the floors,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and it's, yeah.
And then you like your kid's also in the movie, and he talks with an American voice.
Like, cigarettes aren't that bad, actually.
Yeah, it's like, Dad, stop doing the voice.
No, you start doing the voice.
In Soviet Russia, floor mop you.
Nice, there it is. Actually, if we could just not make light of janitors and stuff, it's actually a
Sorry.
pretty noble trade.
Sanitation services.
Yeah, you should have said,
Yeah.
yeah, that's, yeah.
My
You're,
bad.
Janitation.
you're the
we're
one
calling
using
it.
slurs out
That's
here,
true.
right? Sorry to all the custodial staff. But,
Yeah.
so Spaceballs, fucking Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
Dumb
Very
and
good.
Dumber is like, first off, Jim Carrey is a national treasure, and you don't fucking appreciate him enough. There, I said it.
Technically,
He's a
he's
little
Canadian.
Fuck! He is.
He's not our national treasure, but
I
he's somebody's.
took him. We like the American way
Yeah,
is to find something you like and just it's mine now.
That's the one thing we still have is that if anyone from any other country becomes famous, we still get them.
Yeah.
They can take everything else from
Yeah.
us, and they can, and they will, and they
Yeah.
are. But we still got that.
Where does he live now? Ontario? No, fucking
No,
LA.
Fucking LA,
Yeah,
dude.
Goddamn
with his
right.
dead girlfriend.
Well, I mean, I don't think she's still there.
They probably moved her
If anyone's
stuff out.
with their dead
I don't
girlfriends,
think it's like, I don't think it's a psycho situation where she's like in a chair in the window. You know?
Flies on her eyes, not blinking.
But he's fucking incredible in that movie. And I actually saw a thing recently about Jeff Daniels because he's fucking incredible in that
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
And very unique role for Jeff Daniels. But so apparently when he first got cast, he was like going to the set and everything.
Mhm.
And they had him film like all the, skiing, sticking his tongue to the pole, that whole like bit. And they were like, all right, we'll fucking shoot your shit over the weekend. And Jim Carrey wasn't there. And he was like, oh, they're fucking, I thought I had this role and they're like testing me out and they want to get somebody else. And so he shot the whole weekend.
Mhm.
Jim Carrey comes in Monday morning. He's like, I guess I got it. And he's like, you're doing great. Keep doing what you're doing. And Jim Carrey fucking like fought for him and like wanted Jeff Daniels. And because he didn't want another fucking silly guy. Because if you have another silly guy, it's we're each trying to just top each other the whole time.
Right.
Not unlike what we're doing
Right.
here. But it takes away from the movie. It's like I need to be hilarious, and you need to have that fucking like real acting chops,
Yeah.
mindset
That
to
makes
like
sense.
make it work.
No,
and that
makes
dynamic
sense.
is fucking amazing. And Jeff Daniels is hilarious in that
Mhm.
movie,
Right.
but Jim Carrey is next. Like We Landed on the Moon was improvised.
Damn. That's a good poll.
No way. Like that. Like
Well,
he's so goddamn good.
The thing with like Jim Carrey that's like interesting to me is like I think he's an amazing actor, but he's one of those guys where I'm like, because he started out doing stand up, and if you ever hear like everything he does that makes him a great actor makes him the most annoying fucking stand up. Because I watched this video where it was like him talking about like his early time doing stand up, and he was like, I just wanted to go out there with no plan, nothing written down, and just try to make as much funny out of like what little I could. It was like that would piss me off.
Yeah, that would make me so
much at
mad.
an open mic.
What are you talking about? That's all I do. I just go, right, guys?
Yeah, well, no, this would be like it's like it'd be like if you're like I've written anything. It's like that's actually a good thing.
Yeah, that's actually cool and admirable.
I'm gonna just do voices.
I mean, well, and he would. He'd just do like his impressions and shit.
Yeah.
But he's like, he has such control over his body like on screen. Like I didn't mention Ace Ventura, but like Ace Ventura is like next level physical humor. It is fucking insane how funny he is in that movie with just his body. Like it's I love Jim Carrey so much. I love Jim Carrey.
Talent.
Yeah. Jim Carrey, if you're watching, please adopt me. I love you.
I'm sorry for the thing I said about your girlfriend, Jim. that is a tragedy, and I am sorry.
I'm sure you Febreze her well. All right, what else? Shaun of the Dead was the other funny one.
Oh,
that's
another
a
Nougat
good
family
pick.
favorite.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Shaun of the Dead is like on paper perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like every single setup is then knocked down in the second half of the movie.
Well, that parallel of him walking to the convenience store before the zombies and then the very next day is so perfect.
But the whole movie is that way.
Yeah.
The whole movie is that way where you know, like the groups that they like come across each other and they're the same groups.
Right.
You know, but it's just like her family's version of it and then his family's version of it. And like just every single line is like built in. It's on random. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's like the first scene. And then it comes back at the end when he's like crying about like how he's got to fucking kill his mom and shit.
Also, a very like good depiction of just kind of a loser, you know?
Yeah.
Like not over the top, very believable, just kind of a guy who's just kind of stuck.
He's doing fine.
Yeah.
You know, but like, yeah, totally.
Yeah, there's nothing where you're like, oh, you're really fucking up. It's like just
kind of like a zombie
or whatever.
Yeah, he's living like I love because horror, really good horror is like a social critique. And then like to see like a horror comedy and it accomplishes what horror should do of like criticizing like modern life. I think it's a perfect movie.
Yeah. The fucking channel flipping when he's like terror on the streets of, and they like millions of people have been like eaten by the
that's Edgar Wright. He always does like creative shit like that. Like Baby Driver, he wrote the whole screenplay around a mixtape.
Very cool.
Which I just love that.
I kind of was whatever about Baby Driver, but that's fine. He has Edgar Wright's one of those ones where it's like I loved him early on, and then the longer he goes, the more I'm like I wish he'd stop making movies. You know, because like did you guys see the was it Last Night in Soho? Was that the name of it?
Yeah,
that's
not
when I was
great.
like, I'm kind of over Edgar Wright.
Is what it did.
Not good.
It was bad.
No.
It was really bad.
Well, the funny thing about Baby Driver 2 is I didn't realize that the lead guy got like canceled. So I showed the movie to my girlfriend. She hadn't seen it, and so it was like I not only had to show the movie being like
the lead guy and the supporting guy.
Exactly. Yeah. I had to like pitch the movie by being like, hey, you know the two rapists? Forget all that. This guy dry.
I had a tweet in like 2015. It was like Kevin Spacey's so good at playing a bad guy. I think he might actually be evil. All that shit came out.
That honestly, I tried doing a joke about it like right when I started stand up, but just the idea, his like doubling down of being like, you guys caught me, I'm gay. It's so, that was the problem. Yeah, but it was just I wanted to do a bit just like imagining his agent just doing like a huge line of blow and then be like, I got it. You come out as gay.
He does a Cenobite amount of coke. And then
he's like, hey, there's two things people are mad about, and I think we can focus on one of them.
The gay thing didn't work.
About the rape thing if you just say that you're gay.
The gay thing didn't work, and he's like, how do you feel about going trans?
But it's just so funny to imagine him being like,
still save this.
You're probably worried about me raping again. I can't. My dick got cut off.
Just being like, Kev, turns
I'm
out.
gonna scissor people against their will.
Just the agent being like, Kev, turns out they were mad about the rape thing a bit more than the gay thing.
Really? It is? Sure?
Yeah.
Don't you think I was in American Beauty, right?
It is funny how both of the victims refused to testify. One got hit by a car randomly, and the other just pled the fifth.
Heard about the car incident.
I'm gonna.
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Good. I think I'm fine.
I'm gonna be gay too.
Now he's hanging out in Serbia.
Hey,
lovely this time of year.
Is he actually?
He's making a Serbian film. Yeah.
Oh
no!
No,
but he was hanging out in Serbia. He was doing.
Is Kevin Spacey in it?
Yeah, he's the baby.
The Serbian film. Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Well, what else do I have? I also have No Country for Old Men.
Nice.
We don't need to talk about it much, but it's fucking
phenomenal.
Still
movie.
a great movie.
It's phenomenal. It's also
I think this is the only overlap that we've had this whole time.
Well, there were a couple that would have been, but
If you were better at picking movies, we probably would have had more.
That's right. If you didn't think Dodgeball was auteur cinema.
Who directed Dodgeball?
Ben Stiller.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Well, fuck me.
think so.
You know what? Him and his beret wearing ass, he would, right? He thinks he's an auteur.
I wonder if Kevin Spacey is going to switch from acting and become a DP.
Double penetrator?
That's right.
Oh, wait,
Nice.
no. It was directed by Rawson Marshall Turber.
I thought that
Oh.
said Thunder. I thought his last
That's
name
a
was
household
Thunder.
He
name.
made Where Are the Millers?
That's a funny
good
movie.
movie.
Yeah,
Funny
no,
musical.
better than, yeah. There have been a few like that. And you know what? Here,
Yeah.
tangent. Game Night?
Good movie.
Really
Yeah,
fucking
very
funny.
Good movie.
Really
yeah.
fucking funny. And there's a few of those where it's like, I actually just saw movie 43, which is kind of universally hated.
Yeah.
Kind of liked it.
They really, that's the thing
Well,
that
they
was
hate it
like,
for being funny, right?
It's really
Well-
I think that's the thing. It came out at a time when funny wasn't in vogue.
Mm.
And
Well-
if you look at it under the scope of like just being stupid, it's kind of fun.
I think it's that, but it's also like, it was at the very end of the trope of parody movies. They ran that into the fucking ground. It's kind of like, so they made that Will Ferrell Sherlock Holmes movie. Do you guys remember? It was Will Ferrell and
John C.
Step
Reilly.
Brothers
John C.
too.
Reilly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that movie came out. It was like after all those other Sherlock Holmes movies, it like did horrible. No one liked it, but they wrote the movie 5 years before the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie came out. So like they had
Fucking jump on it.
Yeah, they would have been the start of this trend, and then they just I forget why, but yeah, it was just in like development hell. And then by the time they released it, everyone was like, come on, no more fucking Sherlock Holmes movies. But
No.
it's like, they should have done all the marketing being like, no, this was the first one. We couldn't get in front of RDJ, and now it's dog shit.
God damn you, Guy Ritchie.
I know.
Guy Ritchie's another one of those ones that I wish stopped making movies like fucking 10 movies ago.
I love Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, you like Lock, Stock, and Snatch and the
Yeah.
fucking good
Yeah.
ones.
And,
Revolver,
King
underrated.
Arthur. King Arthur was
King
sick.
Arthur one's not bad.
I liked it.
Yeah. I like that one because, there's that Robin Hood movie with Taron Egerton in it. And it's very funny because, so it starts off, he's like in the Crusades, but they make it like archery is like machine guns. So it's like there'll be like it's like a crack squad because literally they just looked at it and they're like, oh, the Middle East? Okay, yeah, it's going to be like Iraq. So it's like a bunch of dudes walking around with like bows and arrows being like turning around corners. And then they literally have like a bow and arrow like mounted machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just they literally, I swear to God, someone just saw Middle East and was like, oh yeah, obviously.
What if Black
Iraq.
Hawk Down had bows
It's
and arrows?
literally that.
Sounds rad.
It's actually kind of cool, but it's very funny.
Yeah.
I had to find a way to get Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring into my top
I
10.
thought you'd pick Return of the King.
That's an easy one to get in there, I feel like.
So, well, and there's an easy answer to that, and it's 7 endings. Return of the King has 7 endings to it. It fades to black 7 times. This is the end of the movie.
Oh my
No,
God.
this is the end of the movie. It
does, doesn't it?
I know this because I counted them.
Yeah.
Because I was mad.
Didn't it win like 13
It won
Academy
Best
Awards
Picture.
or
It's
something?
the one that won. But if you look at them all complete, and I always thought the Two Towers was my favorite.
Yeah.
And
It's so funny that they didn't call it Twin.
because it's fucking, what's that?
Just call it Twin.
Call it Twin?
Yeah, the Twin Towers.
Twin Towers? No, that had a different ending. But Two Towers is fucking rad, but it doesn't like Fellowship is the most complete film. That like you start out, you get to. I like all of them. Like I can put them on anytime, and that's why I needed to be in the top 10 because it's like it's an anytime movie for me.
Well,
Like
it's also a very big credit to them that like now it's like any movie they can break up into 2 or 3 parts, they'll do it just so they can make more money.
Right.
Like those are 3 complete movies. Like you get to the end of every one of them and you're like, okay, yeah, this is about as much as I could do.
I mean, do you have any idea how many songs they cut from the book?
So many because that guy loves songs.
It's huge.
Yeah.
You just there's a lot of material there that they had to work with, you know? But yeah, Fellowship is just fucking rad. It just has like everything in it and like quotable, fucking likable, fucking good acting, like fucking, you know. There isn't fucking, but there's, you know,
There should be.
Yeah, there really
I wanna see
isn't,
those
is there?
elves. Fuck.
Yeah.
that's what I wanted, right?
I want a dwarf and elf.
I wanted 2 skeletons in the minds of Moria. Just
Yeah, I think Sam is the only character in the whole movie who tries to get pussy,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
and
Well, Frodo's
he's faking
guy.
it.
Yeah, he's
So,
clearly gay. Yeah.
Dude, Nobody talks about this enough. Sam and Frodo are so gay, and it's obvious, and I'm fine with it. I like that about the movie,
Right.
but then they fucking try to bullshit me at the end, and I think that's what it is. I think that he's leaving Frodo, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go marry Rosie," but really, it's a Brokeback Mountain situation.
I think it's more. I imagine it's like Sam would blow Frodo as like a favor, just being like, the ring's really weighing you down. I can tell. I'd like some way to get some of this pressure off you.
See, but like he's willing to do everything for him to the point that he carries the ring even when Frodo doesn't realize it. He carries it earnestly and gives it back to him in good faith. Yeah, because he cares so much about Frodo and the mission, right?
But I mean, I guess that's what I'm saying. Is like it feels to fuck. But it just,
ring,
I imagine it's kind of one side. Like Sam likes Frodo a lot more than Frodo likes Sam. So I imagine it's more, if they did get together, it'd be kind of like an act of service kind of thing, you know?
Oh, so you just think he's the sub?
I think he's I think he's such a sub that they wouldn't even fuck. I think he would just blow Frodo.
You don't know. I never noticed it until I got the Blu-ray edition that Rosie actually has a little mustache. You don't see it until you get the high resolution.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we covered everything about that.
Of course.
Fear and Loathing could be considered a comedy. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas
Good
is
movie.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
It's super funny. Terry Gilliam from Monty Python.
Oh, really?
Yep. He directed
He's the tall guy, right?
No,
the really
like
tall
if you,
guy?
that's John Cleese.
Oh, okay.
If you know Holy Grail, right? He's Patsy. He's the little guy who is clapping the coconuts, and it's only a model. That guy is Terry Gilliam, one of the best directors to ever live.
Really?
Yeah, he's made some incredible fucking movies.
That's cool.
Fisher King, Robin Williams and Jeff Bridges, underrated.
Never saw that.
Yeah, you didn't. You know, that's my point. He's fucking awesome. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I know he directed this.
Yeah, Terry Gilliam. He directed Monty Python and the Holy Grail. He directed a lot of the Monty Python stuff.
Here's something I want to ask you, though. I feel like
Brazil, another great movie of his.
What's his name? The guy that Fear and Loathing's Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
How much of what people say about him and drugs do you think is true, and how much of it do you think is bullshit? You think so,
dude? I mean, like he was just like, yeah. I mean, like that was like his whole thing. Like everybody talks about him. Like how many? It's like the UFO thing. It's like, all right, if I've heard this story from 90,000 people, then I'm going to believe that there's some truth going on.
But
there.
I guess it's kind of like I feel like especially we saw it with like Ozzy Osbourne, where it's like you can kind of romanticize someone doing drugs all the time, but it's like you see what it actually does to someone like Ozzy. It's like it's not.
I mean, he
it's
killed
not
himself
charming.
in like the 60s. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess he did. But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like at some point he had to get his shit together and write a book. It's like, can you really do that many drugs and still fucking write your book?
That's what editors are for.
Yeah, I guess.
And his books were insane.
Yeah,
you know, true. I mean, like but like that was the beauty of it, was that gonzo journalism, right? It was just like it was like batshit crazy. It's like Bukowski.
That guy was gonzo with drugs.
Folks,
you keeping him?
Keep him around.
But like Bukowski, where it's just like you're so fucked up on your fucking thing that you were just, but what comes out is this like beautiful poetry, you know, like. And for somebody who was shitting on poetry a couple hours ago, you know, like it's, I don't know. I loved everything about that movie. And like I watched it on mushrooms one time.
That sounds scary.
It does.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was,
really?
I started realizing how much more incredible it was. Like there's a scene where they're driving down the Vegas Strip in the car and they're all fucked up on,
I don't know, like mescaline ether and shit. Yeah, ether. One of them. One he describes ether as being like dark. Yeah, like it's a dark experience.
But they're driving. They're on a set. There's a car and a backdrop. You know what I mean? And like that's how they're shooting it. And the camera is going back and forth, which is already kind of disorienting, and it's pivoting. So it's going like this the whole time, and you were just fucking like that movie does such a good job of making you feel fucked up when you're completely sober. It's incredible. Yeah, it's an incredible fucking movie.
That part where they pick up the teenage like hitchhiker and then just with
Christine Ricci.
Yeah. Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
And then just with how
no, Tobey Maguire.
That's Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah,
In
they're
that
just
country?
Yeah. And they're just so fucked up that eventually he's like, I'm just gonna get out of
I'll
here.
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire pre Spider-Man.
Damn.
Yeah, great cast in that movie too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking great. Vern Troyer is in it too.
For the
Oddly
name.
enough. Mini-Me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's like, oh, he's in it somewhere. I can't remember.
Good on his parents for not naming him like Tiny, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
Or like Squirt.
Man, I fucking hate this kid.
Squirt Troyer.
All right, what did I do? Those ones. So now we're kind of like at the heavy hitters. All right, so There Will Be Blood.
Ooh. Very good movie.
We haven't talked about Paul Thomas Anderson at all.
Yeah.
I think one of the
almost
greatest.
put Boogie Nights on mine, but I think I replaced it.
Fucking
with
rad.
something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great.
And that's
Probably
my
should
favorite one.
put
Like,
mine, yeah.
I drink your milkshake.
Yeah.
It's my favorite one to imitate.
Boogie Nights is another one of those awesome movies where it kind of gets all summed up at the end, where he just like pulls his cock out and he's like, "I'm a star."
Right.
It's like, yeah,
that's the movie.
all right, you got it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, that's one that's. I feel like I've pitched watching that movie to someone by being like, "Oh, you're gonna love it. It's miserable." Where it's like
It is,
it
dude.
feels happy, but there's really nothing happy in it the entire time.
It's kind of
Well,
like
and that's-
doing cocaine for 3 hours.
a little bit,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh, guess how he wrote that? There was
There
a
you go.
story about how he wrote it in William H. Macy's cabin in Vermont, and he told himself a story that there was a snake outside the door, and if he went outside the door, he would die, and so he had to stay inside. And he wrote it in like 72 hours, and
Wow.
that's only a story that you come up with when you're fucking blasted
Right.
on cocaine.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's, and of course, the guy, kills himself. Fade
Oh,
black.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome though. Like, whatever.
great.
We're not talking about Boogie Nights. But it's a
Talking
fucking
about
great movie.
There Will Be Blood.
It is a great movie. There Will Be Blood. I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis, Paul Dano, like one of the best like acting tandems like that has ever been on screen. But then, I mean, like religion's always been a fucking heavy thing for me. So like that aspect is great. And then mix that with, like the American corporate greed dynamic. And it's
Right.
just fucking perfect.
It's also just the perfect time period to just be just a motherfucker of a businessman
Yeah,
right.
and just have it
It's the Old
not
West.
hinder you at all. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that monologue where he's like, I want to destroy everyone in my
I have a
path."
passion.
Like,
Yeah.
Or he says like, didn't he say something about like I don't like humans? Something like that, where it's like I don't like other people.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
want to be better
like
than
them.
everyone else.
Yeah.
And it's probably why I identify it with it the
I
most.
mean, yeah, that part where they're like eating lunch and he's just hammered, just being a fuck to everyone else
Yeah.
around, and they're like, "That's a great
This kid
businessman."
can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Was that the part
You're
where
a
he's like,
bitch.
was that the part where he's like, I'm going to break into your room, I'm going to stab you in the throat.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
he says some shit like that. He's
Cut your throat.
very threatening.
He's so good, dude.
It's fucking
so
awesome.
fucking
And
electric
the
in that
music,
movie.
Johnny Greenwood from the drummer from Radiohead, who became
very
his like
unsettling
score guy.
music.
Great.
Yeah.
It's just very weird and clanky and like it's awesome. Like everything. I might go home and watch it. It's like that movie's fucking so good. I love that movie.
Honestly, yeah, I got nothing but good things to say about it.
Yeah.
That
I
actually,
noticed we're not complaining about Ben's movies.
No,
I
pick
like
some,
that.
pick some good ones.
Yeah.
Pick some good ones.
one thing though, I've always been confused or like unsure about in that movie is the guy who shows up saying that he's his brother.
Yeah.
Is that actually his brother and he
No.
kills him out of jealousy, or
No.
he is pretending?
There's a scamming him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a scammer, and he's like fucking. He's cutthroat. He's like, I
kills
will
him.
not have it.
Yeah.
yeah. Like I mean, and you got the better of me.
Yeah.
I think that's another big part of that. Is
Yeah.
that like you duped Daniel Plainview? How fucking dare you?
Yeah. But it's
You
also
know?
just funny because I feel like there's a pretty good chance he would have killed him anyway, even if he was his brother. You know, like, I
agree.
feel like he
I
could have
agree.
just as easily been like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you're my brother. I'm gonna kill you."
I have a competition.
You want a piece of money? I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
Come to your room. I'm going to cut your throat.
Well, he suspects him the whole time. When he's like, he thinks he's out for his money.
Oh,
he
yeah.
thinks that
Everyone's
he's
out for his money.
Right.
Yeah.
well. And how American is that?
True.
It's just like
Yeah.
It's about,
I mean, and that's another fucking thing that's great about it is that you get his character summed up right in the beginning, and it does the same thing that Space Odyssey does, where there's no dialogue for like the first 20 minutes of the movie or some shit like that.
It's just brutal.
It's just him,
will.
right?
Yeah.
And he breaks his leg falling down that well,
Yeah.
and he finds gold, and he drags himself to the fucking, and this is who this man is. That's who this story is
and then
about.
Sells the gold before he even tries to see a doctor.
He's on a crutch. He's like, he's got a splint on his leg. He's lying on the floor.
And it's sad, but there is like something very like profound with his character where his son declares that he wants to follow in his father's footsteps. And his immediate thing is "fuck you."
Yeah.
Now you're my enemy.
Oh my god!
Does the sign for drilling? You know, like, oh my god.
Brutal.
So good. So good.
Drainage, Eli, you boy.
You
Drain
boy.
dry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. You slid out. Mother's filth. They should have put you in a glass jar on the mantelpiece. So fucking good, dude.
And my struggles all the way. Daniel Day-Lewis is a goddamn treasure.
Yeah.
An
So
American
fucking-
treasure.
Yeah.
He's
And, like,
hilarious.
He's
Yeah.
Irish.
Oh, really?
Oh, is he?
Are we serious? You know about this?
No,
No.
I'm pretty sure he's Irish.
Also, I've said this
He's
to Chris
definitely not
before.
American.
I said this to Chris before. Huge miss that he doesn't go by D-Day Lewis.
D-Day Lewis. If you were
UK.
a true goddamn American.
That's right.
From the UK.
UK? I
Yeah.
thought he was Irish. Maybe that's just because, My Left Foot, isn't that Irish?
Oh, I've never seen it.
Well,
Yeah, me neither.
his foot doesn't work.
Ah, damn. The
Yeah.
left one?
How did you know?
Had a 50-50
This is like the
shot.
Assassins movie. Then Apocalypse Now.
Nice.
Apocalypse later. You ask me, folks. I got things to do.
Crack.
and that'll do it for Yeah, have you seen Apocalypse Now? Okay.
It's so
We were
good.
talking about this earlier.
Film grad, huh?
Yeah, true.
I feel like that's canon. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
that is American.
That's that word I used earlier.
That's right.
American canon,
Nick Cannon.
for sure.
Yeah, that movie has 37 kids. He got it.
There's that scene. Fuck, I really hope I'm not mixing it up with fuck it. All right,
Full Metal Jacket.
no, this-
Platoon.
yeah, I don't think I'm mixing it up with Platoon, but there's that part where they
Talk about Ben Stiller being awesome. The Tropic Thunder. Like,
oh my god, so fucking good.
Yeah.
But that there's that part. I just remember a part where there's a soldier. There's like a black soldier. It's like a nighttime scene, and he's on acid with a
Yes.
grenade launcher. And that scene, I just remember being like, "Holy fuck, this is crazy."
They get to the bridge, and it's like all lit up, and it's just that scene is fucking great because it sets out this metaphor of like perfectly of what's going on here, where it's just like, well, we blow up the bridge and then every night they rebuild it and then we blow it up again. And like, it's just a fucking circle jerk of war, you know, like there's nothing is like, and the surfer guy is all like high on acid and shit. He had camo on, so you may have thought he was black.
Well, that's my bad. But there's there's that part right at the beginning where it's Martin Sheen. He's in like that hotel room waiting for his orders. So he was like an alcoholic at the time.
No shit.
So he's like going through something like while he was filming that. So he is fucked up while he's doing those scenes right at the beginning.
So he's
where
having like
losing it.
withdrawals and shit.
I guess something like
That's
that.
rad.
He had some demons.
See, dude, like, all right, say what you will about like fucking Stanley Kubrick pushed Shelley Duvall too far in The Shining, you know, and like like Martin Sheen cut himself bashing a mirror in fucking Apocalypse Now. There was something fucking incredible about acting when it was just like, we're going to go fucking nuts. We're just going to try the craziest shit and we're going to catch it on camera. And we don't care if we kill a goat in front of the cow in Apocalypse Now. They kill a cow. They douche. Like you get to see a cow get sliced, like literally.
A real cow.
I'm not condoning it, but it has the effect that they're looking for.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's like how fucking movies started. Like Charlie Chaplin being like, hey, we're going to blow up a house. He's going to be in it. And let's hope for the best.
Right.
That's how you used to make
Buster
movies.
Keaton is on a train.
Yeah.
Now
We're going to
everything's
hope
a
he
green
doesn't
screen.
splatter himself. We're going to hope for the best.
Yeah. The original Jackass.
That's right.
So that movie rules. The horror. And that's the thing too, is that it articulates like the horror of like the human condition and war and like the way that we just fucking think this is an acceptable way to behave.
Yeah.
Love the commentary on our fucking filthy human existence. Love it.
Also, just being thrown in a place where you have no idea what's going on. You know it's going to end. You know you could die, and it's going to mean fucking nothing.
Nothing.
And you just have to.
Yeah. To ask
on.
Lawrence Fishburne. I don't know if you remember him being in that movie, but he gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it.
You do. It's great. It's fucking phenomenal. 2001, The Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick
Phenomenal
at his absolute
movie.
finest.
You're going to hate this.
I will.
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen?
Haven't seen
I
it.
don't hate that. That's fine.
I know.
Dude,
But
and
you
it's
should.
you just you watch it and then just remind yourself every 5 minutes they made this in what 1968. 19. It's insane.
Yeah.
I just like. I mean, it gets truer as we get further into the future.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's crazy how like the AI stuff.
Mhm.
Like there's stuff that like it was not.
Like I
Even
can't
on
do that.
people's,
Hal.
they didn't have computers,
Mhm.
and he's talking about fucking like an artificial intelligence doing all of this shit that it's kind of fucking online.
Well, that's the one where he's like, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
afraid I can't do that, Hal.
Stop, Dave.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's
I don't
fucking
like that at all.
dude. It's so good. It's. I mean, I didn't wear that shirt tonight because I wore it on the last podcast. But so there's a part where Hal is like hellbent on fucking killing them and shit, and he takes control of this like drone or whatever that is out there, and he throws this astronaut just out into deep space.
Damn.
And so that's what the shirt is. It's just a black shirt, and there's just a guy spinning out into nothingness.
That stresses me out
It's
so
a fucking
much.
rad
Yeah.
shirt. And
It's like
no, tell me my shirt's good.
I like the shirt, but the idea of being thrown into space until you die
Yeah.
is horrifying. Like in Gravity, where George Clooney's like, "I'm just gonna, you do your thing, Sandra. I'm just gonna chill out here for a while." He's literally being like chill about floating off to your. That's crazy.
If I'm going out in space, I'm going out Bruce Willis style.
Yeah.
Blow me up on an asteroid.
But it's funny too because I'm getting on a tangent now. But yeah, he's like kind of trying to fuck Sandra Bullock in the beginning of the movie, and then he like heroically sacrificed. So I like to think there was a second where he's like, "This is gonna." Oh well, if I'm floating,
How am I going to get pussy? Fuck.
I like to think that he came to that conclusion beforehand, where he's like, "This isn't happening. I might as well fucking kill myself."
oh yeah. And then right then she's like, "I mean, I do think you're handsome." He's like, "Let's turn this thing back on."
Yeah, so Space Odyssey is fucking incredible, and it still holds up. Like it's fucking so spot on with where we are today. And the end scene, I won't tell you what it is, but like it's unlike anything else in cinema. And
Really?
it gives you this interpretation of existence and change and death, and it gives you like so much without the first 30 minutes and the last 30 minutes of the movie have no dialogue.
I mean, what the hell could it be at the end? Perhaps like a giant baby in space? That wouldn't be it, would it?
That's what they totally guessed it.
He knocked it out of the
But
park.
that's, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, it without telling you explicitly, like that sums it up like
Yeah.
perfectly. So
Okay.
it's so rad. And then number one is this bad boy.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws.
Classic.
I
The
decided-
first blockbuster.
I decided it's my number one again recently. Space Odyssey had been my number one for like a long time.
Mhm.
And then I was like, what kind of a fucking pretentious snob am I? You know, I watch Jaws every single summer. I watch it every single
It's
year.
the worst time to watch it.
That's why I watch it every
Yeah.
summer.
They're finding
I get in a
sharks in
bathtub.
Saco Bay lately. You
Dude,
heard that?
all right. So I took my daughter to Higgins Beach,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Let's just stay here in the shallow part because I have a fucking phobia about this shit."
I don't blame
And literally the next day, they released those drone images of like there was a great white shark just off of Higgins Beach. I was like, "Oh, you mean where we were
Yeah.
exactly
Oh
at that time?"
Damn.
Like, yeah. So that's why.
I used to
That's
go
why we don't. I'm talking to my partner now. It's why we don't go on the ocean.
We don't go in the ocean.
Yeah, but Jaws. So I watched it again, I don't know, a week or two ago, and it's always been fucking great, right? It's always like a fucking cool, scary, like horror movie, but it's like a drama, you know, it's like fun and all that shit. But I didn't realize the kind of like thematic prowess that it has in that, like, it's actually exactly the same themes as No Country for Old Men.
Okay, yeah.
It is,
Yeah.
we're talking about greed and we're talking about
okay.
fate
And
those,
how like the government kind of abandons everyone,
trying to convince the mayor to shut down the beach. Where he's like,
Right.
"But there's money coming in,
right, right.
It's 4th of July weekend."
And then meanwhile you have like fucking Roy Scheider who like hates the water, yet somehow he has to be on this island to do this shit. And then you've got Robert Shaw who should have died out there with the USS Indianapolis, and he's
I had to burp.
sorry, I thought you were talking to like the agents.
Oh yeah.
But like he's like hell-bent on fucking killing himself. Like he destroys the radio and he blows out the engine and like he does all this shit because he should have fucking died out there in the ocean with his friends.
Damn.
Yeah, heavy shit that I just like never got before. Not that I didn't get, but I didn't really like dig into it, you know?
I remember when I was a kid, there was an episode of Jimmy Neutron where they're spoofing Jaws, and I didn't know that that's what they were doing until I saw Jaws. So they do like the speech about like, oh yeah, like, you know, everyone fell into the water and then they picked them off one by one, but it's about like monkeys in a barrel, and so it's like they fall into the water, and then I forget what gets them in the Jimmy Neutron episode, but. Anyways, back to you
That was
guys.
a good reference. No, it was
black guys, dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would love to go to a town meeting.
in that scene, you can see where they erased the previous shark and they redrew it. Like it's on the chalkboard still. I didn't know. Recently, I found out that I have so much trivia about that fucking movie in my brain.
Yeah.
Robert Shaw apparently was like, I'm going to go method about this. I'm going to get shit-faced for this scene. And he did the speech, and he was too drunk. And then he came back the next day, and he's like, I'm the right amount of drunk.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
We calibrated this perfectly.
Yeah, he's got beakers and test tubes and shit.
How much scotch does a man need? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so Jaws is the fucking greatest movie that's ever been made.
It's a very good movie.
Phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
Made me scared to swim for a while.
It's true.
It made me scared to sit on a toilet. I'm
Okay.
dumb. I mean, like, let's take that into account. I'm a dumb person. But
Did you just
know,
hover? Did you just hover
yeah,
above the
yeah.
seat?
Sure, it's gonna pop out of there and bite your
Yeah.
ass.
I just hope for a plunk. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're clocking in at almost 2 hours.
Yeah. You know what? You can cut it up into two
It might have
episodes.
to
if
be
you
We
choose.
literally
might have
have
to
to.
be
Yeah.
But that's been our movie episode. Thank you so much for listening to our movie opinions.
Go watch all these movies except for Mandy because
That's
it's a
right.
piece of
I
poop.
think you should watch it.
The
I think it's pretty good.
God, if you don't mind another language, it's pretty good.
Some people really don't like subtitles. You ever notice that? Some people don't like subtitles.
Yeah, you notice these
Yeah.
are all American.
They don't like
not
reading.
Lord of the Rings. They get fuck.
Well,
I'm bad at this.
I think I'm the only one who had foreign movies on. I guess I'm just the smartest fucking guy.
I had Shaun of the Dead, which is from the UK, and Lord of the Rings, which is from New Zealand. I just like foreign films that are white and English speaking. That's my thing.
All right.
Don't hate me.
Please. All right. Well, that's our podcast. It's Confidently Wrong. I've been Chris Nugeth,
I'm in Pat Nugent.
I'm Ben Chadwick. I'm here sometimes.
and we love you. Good night.
Good night.
You kissed it.
We always kiss
That boy love kissing.